Look at reality. The speed of light is exactly 299,792,458 meters per second. Every other physical law possesses a deeper explanation. Gravity falls off due to geometric spreading. Conservation of energy anchors to thermodynamics. But the absolute maximum speed of the universe possesses no underlying reason for why it sits at that specific number. This limit is absolute. It governs every form of information transfer across the universe without exception. Computer scientists know this concept. They call it a bandwidth ceiling. It represents the maximum rate of information transfer dictated by the physical architecture of the hardware. In online gaming, distance creates latency. A ping bounces to a server and returns milliseconds later. In physical space, we experience the exact same lag. Information takes exactly 8 minutes and 20 seconds to cross the vacuum from the sun to Earth. What if we have the equation backward? The speed of light does not act like a property of light itself. It acts exactly like the maximum processing clock rate of the medium it travels through. Systems get overloaded. In game engine development, complex calculations cause physics lag. To prevent a total crash, the system throttles the internal clock of the overloaded objects. Their subjective time slows down, while the rest of the simulation continues normally. The physical universe does the exact same thing. Albert Einstein formalized special relativity in 1905, proving that as an object accelerates toward the speed limit, its subjective time slows down relative to a stationary observer. This chart plots the Lorentz factor against velocity. The curve remains flat at low speeds, but as velocity approaches the maximum limit, the curve shoots into a vertical asymptote. Time approaches zero. The universe actively throttles the object's update rate to handle the high-velocity calculation. This is applied engineering. A GPS satellite orbits at 14,000 kilometers per hour. Aerospace engineers must apply a 7-microsecond correction to the onboard clock every single day to account for orbital velocity. Without that adjustment, navigation systems drift and fail entirely. Einstein's time dilation behaves identically to a software engineer capping the frame rate to maintain system stability. Images have floors. Zoom into any screen far enough and you hit the indivisible square pixel. You cannot zoom smaller because no smaller information exists. Reality hits a floor too. The physical universe reaches its equivalent of a pixel at exactly 1.616 times 10 to the negative 35th meters. Physicists call this the Planck length. Try to measure anything smaller. The mathematics of quantum mechanics break down entirely. Physical space simply ceases to render below this unit. Physicist Seth Lloyd at MIT proposed a direct explanation for this hard limit. He hypothesized the universe operates as a quantum computer, utilizing the Planck length as its absolute baseline register. 1 Planck length equals 1 bit of space. Both digital engines and physical reality share a hard resolution limit, where the system refuses to calculate further. Stop wasting power. Video game developers optimize performance using a technique called lazy loading. Digital environments remain dormant and uncalculated until a player observes them. The universe runs the exact same optimization. A quantum particle exists in an undefined probability cloud. It genuinely lacks a specific geometric state until a measurement tool forces a calculation. But systems have backdoors. When two particles enter quantum entanglement, measuring one forces the distant partner to snap into a corresponding state instantly. The connection bypasses the speed of light entirely. The 2022 Nobel Prize in Physics recognized the experimental proof of this exploit. You cannot use this connection to transmit intentional information, which preserves the universal speed limit for players inside the system. But the system itself correlates the data instantly. Entanglement functions exactly like a direct memory access hack, altering variables across the database without traversing the rendered physical space. Forget the matrix. Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom formalized the literal simulation hypothesis in 2003, suggesting an advanced civilization runs our reality on a computer. Columbia University researchers and physical limits push back hard against this. Simulating the observable universe at the quantum level requires an impossible 2 to the power of 10 to the 80 calculations. A literal desktop computer simulator cannot exist. That does not make you safe. We do not need an alien programmer to realize the physical universe operates entirely on strict information constraints. Look at this data. We have a verified speed limit. We measure a time throttle. We hit a pixel floor. We observe lazy rendering, and we proved an instant memory exploit. We cannot know the hardware, but the physics we measure behaves exactly like a system trying to prevent itself from crashing.